The camera. Super. Year 1944. Exterior, Japanese-American imprisonment facility, day. On screen, black and white. The sun's intensity inflicts damage on a far-reaching desert, interrupted by a guard tower and barbed wire fence. The Manzanar Japanese-American imprisonment facility, California. Interior, barrack, day. Black and white. Improvised decorations can't mask the stark reality of this incarceration barrack that houses multiple families in the same room. A Japanese man, Hirotoshi, 49, sits at a table, stiff and upright, displaying a facade of pride, but none remains. On the tabletop, a 1940s Brownie camera. The door opens. His Japanese-American daughter, Jean, 17, enters with a camp counselor energy rather than displaying her internment camp truth. She freezes, sees her Hirotoshi's anger and the camera, tries to ignore both.
Papa, it's a beautiful day. You should be outside.
He responds with a distant stare.
You wanted to see me?
Hirotoshi remains silent.
I know you said no cameras.
They said no cameras.
It's not mine. Jimmy snuck it in.
Don't mention Jimmy.
He made me promise to take more pictures to show the truth.
Get rid of the camera. You put us in danger.
I need to do this. Plus, they won't find it.
I found it.
What does it matter? We're already locked up.
They can make it worse.
Knocking. The door begins to open before they respond. Jean grabs the camera and holds it behind her back. An overzealous guard, 30s, enters and notes tension. Hirotoshi stands, being polite.
My commanders want to make sure you're going to the loyalty forms meeting tonight.
Yes.
Everything okay?
Fine.
The guard senses something amiss, but continues.
They know you're one of the good ones.
Hirotoshi bristles at the label.
Thank you.
We're counting on you to help keep things calm.
Hirotoshi bows in agreement.
They're moving troublemakers to separate facilities, so tell your friends to sign. Hate to see families separated.
Yes.
And draft resistors are going to prison.
This visibly disturbs Hirotoshi. In an act of defiance, he bows to the guard several times.
Stop that bowing. This is America.
The guard walks to the door, looks back. Hirotoshi and Jean haven't moved. The guard leaves. They wait.
Get rid of the camera.
Jimmy was right. We need to show what's going on.
Our safety comes first.
What about when Jimmy was here?
Don't talk back.
You didn't care about his safety.
He joined the army to prove our loyalty.
No, he went because you made him.
Hirotoshi considers physically punishing her, but restrains.
Jimmy's a hero.
He's dead. And we're still here.
His anger transforms to pain, which bleeds through, making Jean regret her words.
What are we going to do?
You keep the camera.
Really? Are you sure?
And leave.
What? What do you mean?
You're no longer welcome in my house.
Jean is stunned and non-verbally questions, where would I go?
You have no respect, so I don't want to see your face.
You can't kick me out.
Hirotoshi responds with silence.
Papa!
He turns his back to her.
You can pack tonight.
She's in disbelief. He walks out the door. Exterior, barracks, night, same. Jean strolls in the moonlight at the front of the barracks, nervously looks both ways, then ducks to the back. At the back, in the moon shadow of a distinctive tree, the camera is next to her as she digs with a spoon. With the hole dug, she wraps the camera in Japanese cloth, lowers it, and begins covering it with dirt. Super. Year 1978. Interior, hospital, day. The black and white scenes are revealed to be on a tabletop television being watched by Frank, 21, a Japanese-American patient in a locked psychiatric ward. Disconnected from reality and sitting alone, he's consumed with watching the small television and drawing in a notebook. In the background, other patients occupy the community area. A male doctor, 50s, approaches.
Frank, I'd like to speak to you about taking the medications.
We already talked.
They're important for your well-being, and we can't medically release you without them.
This isn't about me. I need to help my mom.
Taking them will help her. She's very concerned.
Those pills will block the messages.
They're designed so you won't have those symptoms anymore.
Exactly.
Frank returns to drawing in his notebook. The doctor waits, hoping for added response.
Frank?
Frank refuses to look up. Frustrated, the doctor walks away. Interior, senior facility, day. Jean, 52, sits with Hirotoshi, 84, in a small coffee area of a Los Angeles senior facility. Sometimes duty and love are indistinguishable.
Are you sure you're going to be okay here?
Yes, fine.
You said you'd never live in one of these places.
It's for your job promotion, so I'm happy.
You should come with us.
I don't want to go to Nebraska.
But you're making me go.
Making?
I'm kidding.
How's Frank's leg?
Good. I need to run by the hospital, but he should be ready in time.
Bring him by before you go.
A pause. Jean squirms. Hirotoshi stops drinking his coffee.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I'll try, but there's still a lot to do. I should get going.
Yes, go. I'll be fine.
She leans forward and hugs Hirotoshi. He's uncomfortable with the affection. Interior, hospital, day. Near the nurse's station of the locked ward, Jean talks with the doctor. Frank sits at the same table, drawing.
He's still refusing the medications.
There's no way to require him?
It's a long legal process, and we probably wouldn't be successful.
I'll lose my job if I don't show for the training.
If he leaves in this condition, he'll be in danger. Don't you have any family or friends that can check on him?
No one knows he's here.
This doesn't need to be a secret.
Don't make this harder than it is.
His delusions are actually worse after detoxing from the alcohol and drugs, which isn't a good sign.
What am I going to do?
Get him to take the medicine.
You said he agreed to take them if I brought the camera?
Were you able to figure out what he's talking about?
No.
Should we talk to him?
She nods, yes. They walk to the table where Frank sits. He stops drawing and closes the notebook.
How are you feeling?
Fine.
Great. So you'll be ready to leave soon?
No,
Oh,
but I might have to.
I know. I wish my job wasn't coming up so quickly.
Not the job. To find the camera.
The doctors mentioned. So what camera are you talking about?
Frank smiles broadly, certain she is joking.
You're asking me.
Yes.
Realizing she's not joking, his mood shifts to concern.
How could you not know?
I know it's important to you.
Frank stops to glance at the doctor, then again.
Maybe I'll leave you two alone. If you need anything, just let me know.
Thank you.
Frank gives a damaged smile as the doctor walks away.
Not me. You need the camera.
I'm fine. Let's just worry about getting you out of here.
We're connected. I know you're in pain. Just get it.
Frank, please, I'm out of time. Take the medication. We can talk about the camera later.
No. If I take the pills, you might never get well.
You need to trust the doctor.
Fuck the doctor.
Frank, you're scaring me.
Good. Then maybe you'll listen.
I don't know any camera.
The doctor returns in response to the elevated emotions.
Is everything okay?
It was on TV. You were with Grandpa.
The doctor is observing, listening.
You were watching this TV?
Yes.
The doctor reaches down and lifts the cord into the air. There's no plug. It was cut.
Frank, a patient damaged the cord. It hasn't worked in over a week.
Jean is further devastated.
I know what I saw. Mom and Grandpa were in the Japanese-American detention place.
Frank, stop.
Jean looks toward the doctor.
Frank, I promise, the pills will make everything easier.
You buried your brother's camera, even though you promised to take pictures.
How do you know that?
I told you. I saw the whole thing. A guard almost caught you.
Jean is unnerved by Frank's knowledge, which the doctor sees.
This damaged your life. I know it.
You're upsetting your mother.
Frank flashes a violent look toward the doctor, which instills fear.
I'm trying to help her.
He's describing exactly what happened. How is that possible?
Perhaps from a relative?
I never talked about it. With anyone.
Is this what it looked like?
Frank opens his notebook and holds up a drawing of a 1940s Brownie camera with the initials JWN scratched on the top. Jean gasps.
That's Jimmy's camera. Oh my God.
See? And you didn't believe me.
Jean looks to the doctor, but he has no answers. She approaches Frank and hugs him, then more tightly.
Okay, it's a big deal, but don't go overboard.
She looks up with tears in her eyes.
How is this possible?
Aren't you glad I didn't take the pills?
Jean half nods, still trying to process what happened.
So, you'll take the pills now?
No.
Frank, please, so you can be released.
Take them until you get to Nebraska. Then talk to the doctors there.
Otherwise, I need to leave you.
Fine. Leave.
From the temporary high, she sinks to another low point, while Frank displays pride in being vindicated. Interior, theater, night, same. A theater group is on stage rehearsing a comedic scene that ends. They come off stage toward a long table set up with party food and balloons. The group is concerned, checking the time. Hurriedly, Jean comes through the door toward them.
I'm so sorry. I had to take care of some last-minute things.
An African-American woman with a bright personality, Bella, 30s, responds.
Guess we know where we stand.
No.
Even if you didn't show, we were going to have your party.
Later, Bella and Jean talking. The party's in the background.
So, you're really doing this?
I'll be able to afford a house.
Yeah, but in Nebraska?
It's a really nice town.
I'm sure it is.
And there's theater.
In the next state?
You're not helping. About an hour away.
I'd be helping if I could get you to stay.
Just wish me luck. And come visit.
Better idea. You come back and visit us.
They share loving smiles. Interior, car, night. The car is loaded with belongings. Jean is alone and bleary-eyed, driving into the dark night on a rural highway. Periodically, vehicles and semi-trailer trucks pass by. Her vehicle slows and makes a left turn onto an unimproved road. Exhausted, she pulls to the side, parks, and falls asleep. Interior, car, morning. Jean wakes. The early sunlight is already intense. Through the windshield, she sees vast dirt desert, sparse plant life, and a high, post-like monument. Exterior, car, morning, continuous. Jean exits the vehicle and walks to the monument, touches the marker that indicates this was the location of the Manzanar Japanese-American imprisonment facility. She looks across the landscape of nothing. Interior, car, morning, same. Jean drives further from the highway. She's excited seeing the distinctive tree. Exterior, car, morning, same. At the tree, she paces and marks an X in the dirt, gets a shovel from the car. Jean begins digging. About 1.5 feet down, nothing. She again paces a distance from the tree and digs. Nothing. Later, there are about 6 holes. Jean is perspiring, dusty, and frustrated. Leaning on the shovel, Jean notices the same distinctive type tree, but much larger. She's energized with hope. At the next tree, a hole is dug and she's on her knees, scraping rather than digging. She pulls an object wrapped in the Japanese print cloth from the hole. It's her brother's brownie camera. It's as if uncovering her life, from being imprisoned to her present struggles with Frank, flashing through her body in an instant, culminating in a bittersweet release. Interior, hospital, day. Jean, Frank, and the doctor are at Frank's usual table. The camera is next to the non-working television. The doctor hands Frank a pill, which he swallows with water.
I'm not a fan of pills, but I keep my promises.
You did something important for me. Now it's your turn to get better.
And for that, I get to go to Nebraska.
Not exactly.
What do you mean?
I quit the job.
You didn't start.
I realized I only took the promotion because I should. But my friends, theater group, life is all here.
So, you got your old job back?
No, they had already hired my replacement. But they're keeping my insurance going until I find work.
So we'll keep you here a little longer to evaluate the effectiveness of the medication.
Oh, joy.
But I'll have plenty of time to visit.
What happened to the pictures?
Well, that's interesting.
1 year later. Interior, theater, night. Backstage. Jean stands wearing a headset and holding a clipboard, intently watching a performance. Bella approaches, stands next to Jean, puts one arm around her shoulder, and gives a loving squeeze. The stage shows a representation of the psychiatric ward with actors playing Jean, Frank, and the doctor. A camera is on the table next to a non-working television. The real Frank is in the audience, sitting next to Hirotoshi. Stage hospital, day.
What happened to the pictures?
Well, that's interesting. Apparently, black and white photos can last a long time in the camera, and maybe being buried helped.
I thought I could stop taking the medications to help you see the pictures.
No!
No!
But it wasn't just the photos.
Frank is intrigued.
We found a note inside the camera, too. From your Uncle Jimmy.
Really?
She takes out a sheet of paper.
I have a copy.
Her emotions are rising even before she starts reading.
Dear sis, it's the night before leaving and I can't sleep. I wasn't sure I'd see you in the morning. So many thoughts, some that could only be shared with you. Forgive the dumb hiding place, but congratulations on finding this note. First, please believe me. I'm not going off to war just for Dad, although that part doesn't hurt. It's because I truly love this country, in spite of what's happened to us. America stands for freedom, and even though we're here, I believe I must do my part, no matter the circumstances. I hope you understand. I know you're angry, and I am too, but I needed to do this so I can live with myself. Yes, they put us in this prison, but if I didn't go, I'd know they took away what's most important. The voice inside says that this is what's right for me. Sure, I'm scared, but I know you and Dad will always be with me, no matter how bad it gets. And somehow I know Mom would be proud if she were still here. Please take care of Dad. Never let the wrongs of others dictate who you become. Your loving brother, Jimmy.
It wasn't possible for Jean to hold back emotions and tears during the reading. She hugs Frank tightly when finished. He comforts her. When she releases.
I guess I did good.
Later backstage, Jean is accepting hugs and congratulations from various people in her theater group. Bella is nearby. Frank and Hirotoshi approach. Jean greets them, but then backs off, a bit hesitant.
What did you think?
Hirotoshi is stoic.
No big deal. I saw it all before. Just kidding. It was great. You wrote all that?
And directed.
Papa, was that okay?
No emotions from Hirotoshi.
Yes.
Was it too much?
No.
You sure? You look a little sad.
Not sad. Proud.
Thank you.
Most of my life, I tried to forget what happened. But that made it worse.
Everyone listens.
Tonight, I feel like I finally escaped prison.
Jean is stunned. Tears form in Hirotoshi's eyes. A few roll down his cheeks.
You made me happy.
Jean and Frank move close and put their arms around Hirotoshi, holding tight.
Okay. We don't need to get carried away.
Everyone laughs. An overall view, people celebrating backstage. The stage is empty, the camera is on the table. The end. During the credits, black and white photos of the men's in our imprisonment camp, representative of pictures from the camera.